Oops!
Yeah.
Final boss.
Oh, that's inaccurate.
Yeah, we just tore that place down.
Well, the thing is, though, is that, I could actually better show it if we went back to the professor's lab. Whenever you have a boss battle, the transition shows the proper slide for what you're going to be getting into. When you go from one level to another, it's that. Yeah, what the hell?
I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to save after that, so.
I need a good save.
Do you want to do the self-destruct sequence again? No, you don't. Save.
Right.
Twat.
Do you want to do all that shit again, Mike?
Didn't
think so.
Australian.
Well, you know, Australians are really just Britain's prisoners. I have more than enough to survive this. Let me see if I can afford anything. No, I'm still broke, so I'll just fill it by flaming crossbow, because that's going to be the weapon of choice. First, we're going to need the hammer, because it's this match again.
What? Is it a boss rush?
2 bosses.
Oh, hey.
I'll take that, thank you.
Oops, that was the spellbook. That was the last page of the spellbook you needed.
You never give up, do you, Dad? I knew you'd find the last page of Zarok's spellbook for me.
Why does Palethorn sound like a British Bruce Willis?
Because he's trying to mask his Cockney accent.
Well, he sounds like Bruce Willis.
I guess that was the actor's take on the character, and he went and fucked it up.
An eternity by my side. My power is I can put flesh onto your bones as easy as pie.
I'll never join you.
What was
Not
that?
even for a Joel.
Mumble that again. No? Oh well. You
And it's this battle again.
kid her ass over this one.
Same shtick. But it plays with much better boss music. I love this theme.
Fresh memory? What are we doing here?
Slam the hammer, take out Dogman and the Mander with the shockwaves.
Oh, yeah.
Love this theme, though.
No different strategies whatsoever.
Nope.
Just pretty much the same button.
Yep, just more health, so we get more padding.
Ah, so there's the difference, just not...
Not too
It's
much.
an artificial difference.
Yeah.
No different strategy.
And in the event that you think, hey, that shockwave attack is brand new, no, he had it in the first fight.
No new strategies.
Nothing fun, nothing exciting.
Just same.
There's no lock-on feature?
No. Well, there is if you
For the
shoot-
crossbow.
Yeah, there is for your long-range weapons.
Yeah. I said, this game is kind of a Sonic 06 problem, where the camera focuses on the character and not so much on the boss.
Yep. That's it for Dogman. Now Mander goes ape shit.
Again.
And it's really hard to hit him, so I just sort of take out the magic sword and hope like he crosses my path.
So just stand still and just swing wildly.
Oh, okay.
And that's that.
Not without getting some health first.
Nope. No more health. So what I've got
No, no,
has
no,
to
no.
make
I mean, he took damage out of you before you
Yeah.
died, yeah.
And that's it for Mander and Dogman. Love this theme, though.
It's immediately cut off by a cutscene.
My beloved son. How achingly predictable.
I know.
Daniel, it's been fun, but now I'm afraid the game is over and it's time for you to die.
He sounds so calm.
I know,
He does.
right?
It's really dissonant, too.
Satan?
Well, that's the demon.
Yeah, Satan.
It's kind of like the... Remember the Shadow Demons?
Yeah.
I guess this one's kind of like an Arc Shadow Demon, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I admittedly do like the final battle, though. One, for the music, again, and 2, because it's actually pretty fun, but it's very repetitive.
This is it.
He'll
final
pound the
fight?
ground. He hits you, it's 50 damage, and you're stunned. You can easily work out the stun, though. It's a tag battle here, so to speak.
Oh.
The demon goes, and then Palethorn goes. Those missiles are concussion missiles. You don't want to be stunned at all in this battle. They have limited attacks, but what they've got, well, except for this easy-ass attack, works. Palethorn will fly through and try to shoot you with a missile. Hit him in the back with the flaming arrows when he does. If you can't knock him out of it, he's going to pretty much repeat the pattern here, so...
And what about the
The
demon?
battle is very repetitive, but I do think it's an interesting battle regardless, so... The demon you can't hurt. He hurts the demon for you.
There's something about a full-size monster or boss that doesn't use his size to his advantage. He just stands there most of the time.
Alright, when you see the exhaust go up in flames, you can tell you're gonna hurt him.
The other thing is he's blue.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a shadow demon kind of thing, so I can get behind that. The best way I can tell you to dodge this is the debris that comes up won't hurt you. It's the initial punch.
Yeah.
So when the debris goes up, that's your cue to dash in the area. Of course, every time you hit Palethorn here, he shoots out more concussion missiles. So you want to kind of avoid them the best you can. The fire waves also change pattern too. Now there's like 2 waves. Whoa.
So you gotta jump a little further.
And of course I got fucking hit by the concussion missile and I lost my chance to hit him. That's all this battle really is. It's a very defensive battle, so to speak.
So it's the same attacks, they just change a little slightly after you take enough health.
Now it's more like this. Pattern 1 until Palethorn's health equals 225, I guess it is right now. Then it goes pattern 2 until Palethorn's health drops to 150. Pattern 3 until Palethorn drops below 75.
Yeah, but the patterns are the same attacks, just beefier.
No, same damage.
No, I mean, just in terms of what they do.
Yeah.
Like, the fire wave went from 1 wave to now it's 2 waves. So I guess pattern 3 would be 3 waves?
No, just spread out 2 waves. And the pattern, it's the same pattern. Like what you're seeing here, they only have 2 attacks. And so basically it's like this. If I fuck up hurting Palethorn, it's all this shit again. Ow. The music's really good though.
Yeah.
I can't tell part of what's your fire crossbow or are you being set on fire?
No, it's my crossbow.
Alright, one more
I'm
hit.
holding my crossbow. Right, every hit is 75 damage.
Yeah.
This one, however, I fucking hate the pattern of this one. It's not like an impossibly hard pattern to figure out. It's just so fucking long for you to get a chance to strike back.
It's like every time Palethorn does the missiles, you got a chance. Oh, no, actually.
No, he doesn't. Your chance to hit him is when he goes flying by. By the way, the fire residue don't hurt you. It's just the firewall itself.
Okay.
Oops! Fuck! Unstun!
Ugh. Looks like you're hitting a little bit longer, kiddies.
That was my fault. I was reckless that time, so I just let the Phantom try to pound me one.
Phantom?
Demon.
Honestly, it looks like the best strategy for the fire wave is just to stand still and jump over it.
That it is.
Rawr.
Moo.
Rawr.
Well, it's got a cow head, so technically I think it'd moo.
Rawr.
Roar.
Grr.
Roar.
You lost your shield. Not that you're really using it in the first place.
And that's it.
Oh, okay then. Ah.
So what does the demon do? Okay, so he just happens to die the moment he punches Palethorn.
Yeah, because Palethorn's weapons were enough to take him out.
They kill each other.
Essentially. And that's, kiddies, is what we in the villains industry call a boomerang fuck-up.
Well, I suppose the decent thing would be to admit defeat. But I ain't a decent man.
Kind of handed to the practicality, though.
Down. I'm taking you with me.
How?
It's funny.
Dynamite.
All my life, all I wanted was a little respect.
You ever get the feeling the world domination sort of tied into the little respect bit?
To notice.
Like,
Well, obviously the world domination was to get people to notice him.
right.
So,
Odd statement, too, considering the class structures of Britain at the time, where you're either really rich or you're really fucked, but Palethorn kind of skirts that line, because he seems to have done well off. I guess he just wanted more. Or maybe it's one of those things where, like I said, I'm not sure how that culture worked at the time, where once a Cockney, always a Cockney to their eyes, so no respect no matter what you achieve. By the way, we just witnessed the fucking thing blow up, and here we're getting a cutscene seeing the blow up. Mind you, didn't take out the whole spires, we already did that. This is just blowing up his spaceship and him with it.
So we're still not done?
No, we're done. Game's over. Good ending time.
FMV. Ladies.
Yeah, kiss those teeth.
How is he gonna land the wet one?
Your incisors are so big.
Oh, that molar.
And so with peace restored, we're going back. Me and her are both going back to sleep in the same tomb for all eternity.
Until golf comes around.
And however, you have to remember, in the afterlife, Key is going to wherever she's going, and I'm going to the Hall of Heroes.
Yep.
Boop. Pointless. Then again, I guess it beats the risk of being thrown out by the museum.
See ya, not in the Museum 5. Fortescue.
And that, folks, is MediEvil 2.
Yeah, just sorts of ends. Just sort of ends.
Yep.
Okay, then.
Like I said, my thoughts are already said, but I'll say it again. The first half I thought was slam bang, but right at after Dankenstein, the effort and energy just went out of it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I saw like Wolfram Hall, but technically at Whitechapel, the idea just sort of went dry. And the energy was just out of it. Then they just rushed. I'm not going to say they rushed to finish the game, but they really didn't put a whole lot of heart into it, and I feel it suffered at the end game for it.
The concepts are there. What binds them together is not.
Exactly. It's kind of a 13 dilemma in a way. All the ideas are there to make a perfectly good game, but then they forgot what to do with half of what they had, and it all went to shit for it. So, can I recommend MediEvil 2? Well, mind you, at the time I would have said rent it only, but nowadays,
Find it for very cheap. Is it on PSN?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
How much? $5?
I don't know, $3 or $5.
About 6, I think.
I would say it's worth that price.
Yeah, but like I said, I really feel this is, compared to the quirky and really interesting and inventive original, it's a step down. By the by, I forgot to bring up something during the demon fight. The real final boss, there was a different final boss that was scrapped in development. Queen Zilla, where basically Palethorn mutates the Queen of England into a giant Godzilla-like monster, and that would have been the final boss battle.
I wanted to see that.
There is concept art of it on the MediEvil Wiki, and that's where I found out about it.
He transformed the Queen of England to a Godzilla.
A giant Godzilla-like monster, and you fight it, akin to how you would have fought the demon. At least it would have been funnier, but... And you can even tell, like, look at the credit screen here. They just ran out of fucking things to showcase here, too.
Yeah, they loop already.
Like I said, on its own, but compared to the quirky, inventive, and really fun first game, this is a letdown and a half. But maybe things could have improved with a MediEvil 3, though I don't know where they would have gone with it. So
If there was going to be a MediEvil game, I think one would have been in the works by now. But then again, I think of games like Grim Fandango.
Yeah.
And that fell into the realms of obscurity for a while, and then it got a remaster.
Yeah.
So you really never know. The demand's got to be there first. I think Crash is likely to come back before Fortescue does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
Elliot, your thoughts?
Like, right from the get-go, you could definitely see the lower quality of the game from the first one. Well, yeah, it is a cool concept of being in Victorian London, and it is a really cool setting to go to.
Right?
Yeah,
I want to make sure we're not talking out of our ass with that one.
The thing is, if you just do it just to have it be in this setting, then it kind of falls flat, and that's why I feel like this did.
It didn't feel as.
In other words, it could have taken way more advantage of its setting, like the first game did.
It could have done so much more.
Yeah, because the setting of the first game was pretty memorable. Like, I still remember the Scarecrow Fields. As you got closer, I forgot. The only thing I forgot was the bad guy's name. Zarok.
Oh yeah.
And I felt he was a more interesting villain.
Yeah.
More quirkier, funnier too.
Yeah, and he had he had a lot of sass. That's what I like about Zarok.
Like this one isn't as memorable as the first one.
Nah. Okay, well. That wraps it up for. I've said what I pretty much need to say. This is not something I think I play.
It's one of those games you would play once and that's it.
Bingo.
Yeah, I think it is for me. I can't think of Gex every time I see something like that. Just going through a hallway. And stuff like that, but Okay, that wraps it up for MediEvil 2 for Halloween Fest 2015, folks.
Yep.
We got a lot more to come. I mean, we're only scratching the surface of Halloween Fest 2015, so I'm going to say Elliot's pick is up next. So what do we got for them now?
Well, I have Until Dawn and Mad Father to do.
Yeah, well, Until Dawn I think is next.
Okay, then, yeah.
So,
As for me, my second pick is going to be Dead Space 1 for Halloween Fest. And afterwards, in November, I'm either going to do Uncharted 1 or Resident Evil 0.
okay. Yeah, I know we usually do a Resident Evil game for Halloween Fest, but last year's Code Veronica bleeding out into November kind of made us think maybe it's best if we just do this at the end of Halloween, so that we don't have to keep it crunched into October. Not that I think Zero's a long game.
Oh, Zero's boring.
But yeah, it is not, well, Mad Class is not very interesting. So, well, you'll see as the days go by. So, with all that said, I'm Johnny.
I'm Elliot.
I'm Matt.
For the Super Game Bros, have yourselves a great night and take care.
And Godspeed, Fortescue.